Ah, the grape. Subject of today's autumn fruit review. Grapes. Come in two main varietals, the red ones and the green ones. There are more, but if you go to a grocery store and you look for grapes, you will probably find grapes that look like this, or they will look like this, but they will be light green. So, what is there to say about grapes? Well, in form, they live in a bunch of grapes growing on a stem, growing from a vine. At the end of each increasingly small stem, a fruit, a tiny capsule of liquid fruit, grape juice, in little pieces of flesh inside a round red skin. Inside, the flesh is white. And delicious. Grapes are, of course, among the more homoerotic of the fruits that we may choose to consume or review or admire. I dropped one. Grapes are classically associated with many cultures. Notably, the Greeks and the Romans had gods of wine, so they were really about the grapes. To say that a god could sustain enough power just from people's love of grapes. Probably other things too, not super up on my mythology, ancient religion stuff. And of course, we know about the Greeks and the Romans. They are basically, when we think of classical homoeroticism in the Western world, our interpretations are definitely influenced by the Greeks and the Romans who loved grapes. So, Sappho of Lesbos definitely ate some grapes while thinking about a girl at some point in her life. So, now let's talk about the flavor of grape. It's good. It is such a sweet sensation. You bite into a grape, just a crunch, and you just dissolve, by mastication of course, the fruit into its constituent juices inside your mouth, and your tongue says, thank you for this fruit. It tastes like the flight of a bluebird. It tastes like the joy of the joyous, crisp air of late autumn. It tastes like the first kiss of falling in love. It's great, and it's great. Now, I prefer my grapes very cold, very chilled. These are chilled grapes, so I am enjoying them quite a bit as I consume them. Oh, here's another good thing that grapes are for. Dane, can you come feed me a grape seductively?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. It's not, thank you. Extremely useful. It's like many more fruits can be compared to one's heart because they're just a solitary element that's about the size of one's heart. But the grape is not like that. The grape is a multitude. A grape more resembles like one's lymph nodes or one's toes in terms of romantic bodily comparisons. And the mix is so satisfying. Everything, okay, serious talk, everything about the grape is just the most physically satisfying thing imaginable. The shape, the firmness, the texture, the way they crunch, the way they pop, the way they taste. It is just, so good. Like, okay, here's the thing about me. I don't understand why you would ever make grapes into wine. Like, this is so much, this is such an experience that I don't understand how you could enhance it by fermenting it. Like, fermenting is the process of taking yeast and giving it access to this sugar so it can turn the sugar into alcohol. I mean, maybe I'm not super up on my...
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, good. Why? Why would you feel the need to do this? The sugar is so good here. If I ever run for office, it'll be on the platform of down with yeast, up with sugar. And that's who I am. So, I hope you feel that your lives have been enriched and sweetened and made into a more crisp and satisfying package through my verbal essay on the grape. And I hope you have a grape day.